If the fence rests, let's lay it down. Gonna dig deep, wave that verdict round. The defense rests, time to analyze. With the evidence, we'll unveil the crime. Justice served in an honest fight. True crime tales till the verdict's right. Solving more than just trivial quests, where sentences rule at the defense rests.
Hello. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I have to be quiet because people are sleeping here, which is a bugger. It's not my finest attribute. But hopefully you can hear me. Don't really necessarily have to see me, but you can hear me. Merry Christmas. It's 11:30 p.m. here in sunny Queensland. So we're half an hour away from Santa coming, which is 2 more sleeps for you and no more sleeps for me. Oh, you have no idea the setup I have here to try and get this working. And I hope you can hear me. Hello, Teresa. Hello. I've got to scroll up. Hang on. Christine, hello. Palola's mum. Hello. Welcome. And Merry Christmas. I spoke to, I was chatting to Elizabeth on Messenger before and asked her if she was ready for Christmas. And she said, no, I'm on the naughty list this year. I'm on the naughty list every year. Miss the hell out of you too, love. So I'm glad you can see me and hear me. Hopefully it doesn't drop out. I can't share screens or do anything particularly exciting because I'm using my iPhone and my iPad. And I'm only using my iPad because I can't read the messages from my iPhone. I have to have it raised up so high to get a signal. I can't read that far. So I had a lovely evening with my girls and their fellas. We had an awesome dinner. Had a fun game of Pass the Parcel, which was like my style Pass the Parcel, so it was full of weird and wonderful. Well, you saw some of the toys that I included and some of the items, so they had a lot of fun. So that was last week, and then what? Then I had to quickly sort everything out, pack up and catch a flight to Hervey Bay, which is about nearly a 3-hour flight. Got here safely, and pretty much have just been chilling with Mum, which is nice. It's been nice to see her. I tried to convince her to come on and say hello, but hey, good morning, Miss Elizabeth. How are you? Naughty list. I like it. You're right up there with me and Teresa and probably Udahef as well. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Really, really nice. I've had withdrawals too. I almost forgot how to do this. And it's a makeshift stream, but it's a stream nonetheless. And yes, we are still doing the fundraiser for Ty. Christine, I just have struggled to get decent internet up here. And I've had to buy Mum, because Mum and Ian, they have all these smart TVs, but they don't have any internet whatsoever. Mum uses her phone. So I bought them an actual modem on a plan, and then we plugged that in. And because there is such shitty ass bloody service up here, I end up having to go down and buy like a booster so that the signal from that modem could actually reach more than 3 feet away from it. I tried to convince her, I really did, but she laughed at me with her teeth out and went, mm-mm-mm. So no. I said, but just stand outside the camera. They can't see you, and you can talk to them. She's like, mm-mm. So never mind. And she's profoundly deaf and hates wearing her hearing aids. And so you either have to repeat things 6 times for her to hear you, or she'll sit and she's got earphones that I've Bluetoothed to her phone, but she'll sit and watch YouTube on her phone full bore, middle of the night. She thinks it's just normal volume. It's not. So yes. She's funny. What have I got? I'm missing some chat here. Oh yes, I would love you to meet her. I really would. And I will try and talk her into maybe I can do another stream in the morning, which will be your evening, and I'll talk her into it. She might have her teeth back in and some makeup on then. We've pretty much just hung around here because they're both Mum's 78 now, I think. She's all of 4'11", little Maltese pocket rocket. Well, she used to be, but not so much anymore. She had heart valve surgery last year, and both her and her hubby have heart issues, so she gets very short of breath quickly. She can't fly anymore, so that's why I've come up to see her instead. Thank you. I will give her your love. I'll have to tell her 3 times, but I'll give it nonetheless. So, yeah, her hubby is supposedly her carer, but probably in a worse state than she is, so it's a bit daunting. There's a falls risk waiting to happen, but I've managed to get a few services put in place to help take the pressure off them a bit, which is good. They have this little cavoodle that is just gorgeous. She's been through the ringer too. She's had, I think, she got cancer in her eye, and they had to take one of her eyes out. But she's the funniest little thing. She's gorgeous. She's 11 now, so she's like Mum's best friend, which is nice. I miss my pussycats so much. Oh my God. I find myself at night reaching over looking for them. I hope they're all right, especially my little man. He gets separation anxiety when I go to the toilet, so hopefully he's coping. I've got my housemate looking after them for me, but it's not the same. It's not the same as mummy's love. So yeah, we're not doing anything particularly exciting tomorrow. We went down to the pokies yesterday. Oh, I know. I'll be more excited than they will, I think. Yeah, I really, really miss them. Mum and I are very close, but I don't get on very well with my father-in-law. You know, so be it. It is what it is. I just do my thing and smile and nod and keep the peace as usual. Um, so yes, tomorrow we've got some nice roast pork. My mum is the best cook. Oh my god, being Maltese, oh, it's like whenever my kids would come over, they're like, "Can you cook Nana's blah blah blah? Can you cook Nana's this?" Or when Mum was living down in Melbourne, I'd message them and say, "Oh, Nana's cooked some spaghetti," and like 2 seconds. Or if she'd freeze some for them, or yeah, she's like the best cook, and it's one of those. Well, her mum was the best cook as well, so it's like it's dropping down from generation to generation. There's two particular recipes that that we share that have been handed down. One is called Stufart, which is a traditional Maltese dish, basically called rabbit spaghetti, because rabbits used to be really either cheap or free. Way back when they had 5 kids, and then when they immigrated to Australia, they used to breed them themselves. So it was a cheap meal for them, and it's if they're bred properly, they don't have a lot of. They're not all muscly and stringy and gamey. They're sort of a cross between chicken. They've got a chicken consistency, but a little bit more flavour. Anyway, being the wog thing, they would cook this rabbit up into pieces with about 20 garlic cloves, and then they would put that into a pot with sauce and make the sauce out of it, then take it back out, and they'd have big chunks of potato, and they would then refry that, the pieces of rabbit and the potato, so that the potato was nice and crispy on the outside, and all the bits of garlic. So you would have the sauce with your spaghetti, and then you'd be served a piece of rabbit with fried potato and big chunks of bread and garlic with it. Yeah, it's a wog thing. Oh, hang on. Oh, you're having all of yours over, Tracy. That's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, squirrel. Never tried it. Never tried it. Yes, it's the Maltese name for rabbit is called Fennec, which means that the boxer Jeff Fennec, his real name is Jeff Rabbit. Little tidbit for you. And the other dish that's been handed down is it's homemade ravioli, but the filling is just ricotta, and you make the pastry yourself and the filling, and then you make like a bolognese type sauce, but you use a tin of corned beef instead of beef mince, and it's delicious. But you then, when you're about to serve the ravioli, you poach an egg in the sauce and serve that on top. Oh my god. That's what we had for our Christmas dinner with the girls. I've never eaten rabbit or squirrel. Frog legs are delicious, and deer is even. Yes, I will concur. Deer is delicious, especially the back strap. You like frog legs? I've never had frog's legs. I've never had escargot, although I have a backyard absolutely crawling with them. Yeah, I've never had chicken's feet. No, no. Are you hungry? What else? Yes, so tomorrow we're having some nice roast pork and roast veggies. I've got some smoked salmon and cream cheese to nibble on. Oh, homemade ravioli is the best. My cousin and I used to make it. He would do and there's nothing to it. Like it's only flour, water, salt, and a little bit of olive oil, I think. He's got the recipe down pat. He used to do all the pastry, and then he would like cut a circle out, and I would make the filling, and then fold it in half, and then fork the edges so it was like a semicircle. And we used to make hundreds at a time and snap freeze them, and then have a big feed that same night as well. But yeah, I just can't. I can't do it anymore. No, I'm not eating any snaps either. No, escargot can go. I didn't even know how you cook it. How would you cook it? Like, would you fry them with garlic, or like, do you have to take the shells off? I'll have to Google that tomorrow. I do fix it. Oh, yes. Well, the wonton wrappers that you can buy, the ready-made ones from the Asian grocers, you can apparently use them as a ravioli shell as well. So you can instead of putting like your pork mince like you would in a wonton, you would just put your ricotta or beef, whatever you want, inside that, and then fold it over like you would a wonton. That's the cheats way in our family, but still good. We went down to what's called the RSL down here, which is Retired Servicemen's League. So it's like a war veterans pub type of thing. And they have the poker machines down there, and Mum loves the pokies. So I said, come on, let's go. We went down there and sat on a machine that was called Viking Valhalla, believe it or not. And it was a 2-person machine, so we both put in $20 each and taking it in turns and hit. And we won the jackpot, which was $200. And I'm like, that was within the first 5 minutes of being there. And I said, okay, let's take it out and share it and go. No. No, this machine's still got more in it. Let's go. So she doubled the bet. And we walked out with nothing. Never mind. Oh, enchilada lasagna. Oh, I go to lasagna, but I'm not a Mexican fan. The only Mexican I really eat is like a taco, and that's because it's quick and easy, to be honest. We just had the sachet mix. Because I'm a cheat. Lasagna is a massive wog thing. Oh, my favourite food is any Asian food. Any Asian food, particularly Thai. Thai food is my favourite. The garlic pepper chicken. My dad taught me how to make a homemade pizza. Ah, yes. You have to eat it with a fork. Yeah, I can't eat pizza without a knife and fork. I have to. It doesn't matter what pizza it is. I can't help myself. I have to eat it with a knife and fork. I know it's weird. People look at me stupid. But I can't do it otherwise. We used to make, you know how you can buy the ready-made pita bread in a packet? We used to make pizzas out of that because it's a nice flat. It comes up nice and crispy and light. sesame chicken. Yum. Oh, I'm coming to your place for dinner. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, when the kids were little, we'd have these pita bread pizzas, and I'd just put all of the ingredients in little bowls and lay out the 4 plates, and they could just make their own. Of course, it was always ham and pineapple, I think, for them, a bit of cheese. But yes, I do like that. It's nice quick dinner. What else have we been up to? So what are you cooking tomorrow, Tricia, for your gang, and how many are there coming? General. Oh yes. Yum, 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 yum. I just love Chinese food. Love it. If the chicken ain't moving, yep. Good jag. In Thailand, they make this yummy sticky rice too. It's you can buy it. It's called glutinous rice, and it's cooked a bit differently, but it comes out, and they use that instead of like bread. Like if you would to mop up a sauce with a piece of bread, they use sticky rice. It's absolutely delicious. Finger foods today. They're just cool. Yum yum, yum yum yum. Where did Palola's mum must have dropped in and out. So who have we got here? Teresia, Elizabeth. Who else is here? I've got 5 people watching and 2 people talking. 6 people. Hello, whoever you are. Merry Christmas. Actually, there's 9 minutes until it's Christmas here. 9. Oh my Lord, I just saw myself. Oh. I saw a replay on my iPad. Oh God. Yeah, so I've got some, what did I get? Some smoked salmon and cream cheese. Some salami. What else did I get for nibbles? Oh, I bought 2 big bags of cherries, but I've eaten them. I do love my cherries. I've been ODing on mangoes up here as well. They're absolutely delicious. Queensland's the state for growing mangoes and bananas, and the fruit up here is just delicious. Any summer fruits, any stone fruits are just divine. So Mum and I have been picking out on mangoes. I'm lucky I don't have to cook. My landlord usually makes a lot of food, so all I have to do is be awesome. Yes. Oh, Mum's already chopped up all the veggies ready to go. She's got to basically oil and salt the pork, put it in the oven. Yeah, no big deal. We don't really, unless it's really in the festive season, to be honest. We just, it's another day. This is as Christmassy as it got here. Oh, hello, Palola's mum. Welcome. Oh, miss you too, sweetheart. You probably absolutely flat chat this time of year too. I don't miss yeah, I don't miss the retail industry at this time of year at all. Don't miss it one bit. Yeah, that's lovely. You poor bugger. Working on Christmas Eve. What is it, the brekkie shift? And where's Mr. Udahev? Someone say hotties. I wonder if you can tag him. Can we tag him? Let me see if I can do it. At Udahev. Let me see if he'll appear. I hope after the new year we can do it. Yeah, of course. Yep. No worries at all. Have you spoken with Ty, or? Because I think he was on Gossip Rumour and Innuendo, I think, the other day with Kathy. I think she interviewed him. I saw about the first 2 minutes of it, and then my internet shut itself, so I saw no more. But I think he's been fairly busy doing interviews and stuff with Court TV, and I haven't seen the Law and Crime one. Mind you, I haven't had much of an internet to be able to do it either, so yeah, but no, he looked really well on the interview we did with Kathy. So you've got his email address, haven't you, Christine? It's on his YouTube page, I think, on his about information. That's probably the best way to get hold of him. But yeah, no, he looks really, really well. Yeah, apart from that, there's not really a great deal to tell you. What email address have you got? Not the free Franklin Tucker one, the Ty's Life one. Because you haven't got Facebook anymore. I know he's definitely on Facebook. I don't think he's got, because Steve got, when, it was about 3 months ago, Lauren handed over Ty's YouTube channel to Steve to manage. So he's got to hand that back over, but Steve never actually got into it because he wasn't given the password, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I am so excited. Well, I'm excited, and I'm a bit nostalgic as well. That panel that I was invited onto with Nick Starrow that day was where I met Steve Gosney, who is the guy that's coming on the podcast on the 4th of January. And he's so clever. He's the loveliest guy. He's what did he call himself? A constitutional practitioner. He's been an appellate lawyer for the death penalty in Florida. He's been criminal defense attorney down there. He's been doing it for years and years and years. And he has written 3 books specifically on the death penalty, and each one addresses a different aspect of it. So the first one sort of lays the foundation of how the death penalty works within the trial setting, basically, so how it's applied. And then the second one works on, basically focuses on government policies. And then the third one is the legal aspects of the death penalty. And they're supposed to be they're supposed to be read in order, but they're also written to train appellate lawyers in Florida on the death penalty, because it's actually really, really interesting watching and listening to what he has to say. Because the death penalty isn't as simple as it appears, and the biggest issue is, how do you differentiate one first degree murder case to the other, and which one is worthy of having the death penalty attached to it? And that is the biggest issue, because if you can't differentiate between first degree murders, then that makes it, the death penalty, arbitrary, which then makes it unconstitutional and can't be used. So there has to be specific guidelines, and that outlines why this particular case should be a death penalty case. So I'd like to have those book. Oh yes, me too. They're available on Amazon, and they're on Audible as well. He goes through, if you go onto his channel, he actually goes through a couple of them himself to save reading it. I haven't been able to get onto Amazon to buy them myself, so I don't even know how much they would cost. I don't know what they are on Audible, because it's probably better for me just to listen to them than have to read it. I can't read it off a screen. I have to read it off a hard book, or I just can't read it. But yeah, they seem really, really interesting. But getting back to the nostalgic aspect, that stream, there was 5 of us that Friday, which was Saturday morning for me. So there was Nick, me, Excited Utterance, Steve, and Legal Vices. And Legal Vices had to leave early from the stream because his taxi had arrived to take him to the airport to Seoul. Yeah. So that was my first and last. Because I couldn't understand why Nick was putting up that stream on Twitter over and over and over again. I'm like, why are you replaying this? What? And that was Jeff's last stream. So it's. Can you post the link? Oh, yes, I can. It's at, I'm pretty sure it's this, Steve Gosney. I think it's that. Otherwise, it will be http www.youtube.com/at. Now, if this one doesn't work, then add an N to Steve. I can't remember if it's Steve Gosney or Stephen Gosney. So if that link doesn't work, add the N to the end of Steve, and you'll have it. But that's his YouTube. He's also got a website, which is just stevegosney.com. I'll put that in as well. And you can purchase the books off there, apparently. I'm in the process of putting like a promo together with all this information. Oops. No. Come back here. But I've been hindered with the internet issues. Because it takes so bloody long. Yes, that's him. Yep, yep. He's a board certified practicing criminal defence attorney in Florida. And whilst the books are written with regards to the Florida statute, it's a federal law, so it pretty much encompasses every state. Oh, it's awful! It's awful. He was a pillar of this LawTube community, and yeah, it's fucked. It's really, really sad. Panel was the first time seeing Jeff. He's lovely. He's really lovely. And yeah, absolutely shocked, just shocked, because I got the notification in the middle of a stream as well, because he and Megan Fox were quite close as well, and Nicola Maxwell, who is one of our mods as well. She hasn't been on because she's been unwell, but she mods for him as well. So she is devastated, absolutely devastated. He was helping her set up her own channel as well and mentoring her, and yeah, so sad. And the other one is, Bruce Rivers. Well, he hasn't put anything up for about 6 weeks because his son passed away, Michael, which is, I think he was 24. Just awful. And apparently Bruce Rivers and his son are suicide survivors, self-deleting survivors. Apparently Bruce's wife, when the kids were young, took her own life as well, and Bruce and his son set this YouTube channel up, 7 years ago, and built it together. And you can tell that, Bruce, every time he said his name, and his face would light up, and he was so proud, so proud and so happy to be doing something with his son. And it just, yeah, 24, I think. And the rumour mill has it that they're calling it an opiate poisoning, apparently. No one's actually come out and made a statement. Apparently his uncle tweeted something back in, I think it happened on the 17th of November from memory. But he must be devoted, absolutely devastated. I don't know whether he will continue his channel or not, but I know that there's been a lot of support for Legal Vices, and they've managed to get him over the 100,000 subscribers, so his son gets the 100,000 YouTube plaque, which, yeah, it's a shitty price to pay for a YouTube plaque, but there's a void there that's never going to be filled, unfortunately. Because he covered a good variety of different stuff as well, not just the true crime stuff. He did a lot of maritime law as well. And he is the master grifter. Absolutely master. Yeah. So Nick Starrow was absolutely devastated. his was the first response I think I saw after Megan Fox posted it, and it was just no. I just spoke to him yesterday. No, poor bugger. So it's going to be a shitty Christmas for some, unfortunately. You just don't know, do you? Oh, hello, Sharon. Merry Christmas to you, sweet. And it is officially Christmas here 10 minutes ago. Good morning, sweetheart. It's lovely to see you. Yeah. Nick was. I did send him a private message and sent my condolences, but what do you do? Like, least I can do is reach out. But yeah, it's just very sad. Very, very sad. And he wasn't that old either, I don't think. Like, he was probably, late 50s? I don't know whether or not they probably would do an autopsy, I suppose. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to follow any further because of the internet shit here. But I will never ever curse at my cable internet at home ever again. What I've had to set up. I've nearly had to stand on tippy toes on one leg with my tongue poking out just to get a signal. And to you, sweetheart. Are you having Christmas at home? Obviously, my tag didn't work because Udahef has not, and I can't message him on Discord because I'm using my phone as my camera while saying it correct. Yep, and crossing my eyes. And poof, she disappears. I'm surprised, actually. It's touch wood. It lasted so long. Now I saw. Where did it go? I did see. Yes, Christine. No, that's not the right one. It's the Ties Life one. I think it's Ties Life 74, I think, at Gmail, I think. And I can't get on. Oh, I know that's a public email address, so I'm happy to share that. And I think that's the one, but I can't get on to check it because, as I said, I'm using my phone as my camera. So I can't. But I'm pretty sure that's it, but not a capital T. So is it just you and your partner, hubby Elizabeth, for Christmas tomorrow? You're not having anyone over? Not going anywhere? Normally Christmas is spastic, running around left, right and centre trying to keep everybody happy. Fuck that. Actually, I think I sent. Who did I send a message to? Oh, to Steve. Oh, by the way, do you like my thumbnail? I changed it. I'm a hoo. Yeah, I sent Steve a message on Facebook to wish him Merry Christmas. And I said, I hope Santa comes and at least gives you a tissue to clean that shit up. I know. Noticed. Yeah, just us two. And my mum was like, oh, that's cool. Awesome. Awesome. No, my mum, she used to live down in Melbourne, but when she remarried, he doesn't like the cold, so he made her move up here. And then I think she's moved back 3 or 4 times and always come back. So, which is hard because at the age they're at, I'm a 3-hour flight away, and that's if I can get a direct flight. It's not an airport that's huge, so only one airline flies directly, and not every day either. So, which is a bit shit. So hopefully they have some more sale flights during the year. All right, the fundraiser is just basically for to raise some money for Ty more than anything, just because he's now out of prison or jail, and to try and make it a little bit easier to make ends meet more than anything. So what I did was I created a merch store for my channel, where you can buy anything with all my logos and stuff on it, and then I made some extra logos and some, memes and funny quotes and stuff for Ty, and included them on the merch store. So pretty much you can buy anything from a bumper sticker to a coffee mug to t-shirts to sweatshirts to hoodies to you name it, and you can put any one of those things onto any one of those designs onto whatever you want, and all of the profits from any sale, regardless if it's mine or his, will be going directly to Ty. So that's up until it's up until the end of the year. But last time I checked, we had, I think, $32 raised. So I might extend it a little bit, and perhaps fundraising is not it's not one of my skills. Oops. And I couldn't think of anything else. Being in Australia, I can't create a bank account or a GoFundMe or anything like that, because it's over here and I can't connect the banks together. So I thought, Ty's got a PayPal account, so I'll just find out what the actual profits were and transfer them straight to him, and then I know that he's gotten all of it. If that makes sense. So, well, I suppose I should get some beauty sleep, because God knows I need it. I might try and convince Mum to come on in the morning. I'll try my hardest. So what time is it over there? 8:15 in the morning on Christmas Eve. 8:20. It's 12:20. Christmas Day here. Wow, we've nearly been going for an hour. I've been talking my little mouth off. Oh, is it? Why is it no? Why is it only 3 hours behind? I thought it was 4. See, I'm so crap at time. The time difference. I'm so crap at it. I can never work out. You should have seen me trying to work out a time that suited Nick in Sweden, Steve in West Virginia, and me in Melbourne. Yeah. So, time differences and fundraising, not Jodie's forte. Oh, well. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Can't be good at everything. All right, my darlings. Well, I should say good night or good day. Actually, whilst I'm here, I did mean to been sitting here for hours waiting to go live, thinking about all the things that I should say, and forgot all of them as soon as the camera went on. There's an hour's difference between. Oh, is there? Oh. Okay. Thanks for that. Oops. So I manually changed my mum's laptop. Changed the time on it because I thought it was a dinosaur and wrong. So I set it to a different time. Oops. My bad. So anywho. Idiot. Thank you all so much for all your support and your assistance and your love and your well wishes and your loyalty and just everything. You guys are amazing. You give me way more than I could have imagined. And I love each and every one of you. And I'd like to also just thank, the other creators that have been there along the journey so far. Nick Starrow and Steve and Aussie Insider. It's been an interesting journey, but one that's well worth it. And so I'm hoping we're going to kickstart next year with a bang, and we're just going to go uphill from there. So, yeah, let's take this journey together and kick the shit out of YouTube. Bring it on, mofos. Bring it on. All my beautiful wenches. Have a great Christmas. Can't wait to get back to. Oh, I know. Oh, you want the Christmas decoration fairy to come and clean up everything? Thank you. You're very welcome. Very welcome. So I'll be back in Melbourne Boxing Day, but not till late. So it'll probably be the 27th. Will be my next one. No idea what I've got. Oh, I was going to do Lindy Chamberlain. That's right. I was going to research that while I was up here, but that takes the internet. I'll find something, don't you worry. All right, my darlings. You have the bestest Christmas ever. Enjoy your family. eat lots and lots of food. And yeah, have a ripper day. Still waiting on. Yes, I've got it sitting there. I've got like six trials sitting there ready to go, and that's one of them. She sounds really, really interesting. Really interesting. There's a death penalty case in Arizona, and it's an Aussie chick, the first Australian to be up under the death penalty. And I was actually thinking I might try and link that in, perhaps with Steve if I can, if he knows about the case. Anyway, you know, the brain doesn't stop. All right, my darlings. Love you all. Hope Santa comes. I'm a ho ho ho. And I will see you on the flip side. Okay, love you all. Bye. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Justice served in an